I felt great about the Lakers against the Grizzlies. I felt great about the Lakers versus the Warriors. But I'll be honest with you, I'm still in the process of talking myself into the Lakers against the Nuggets. Much, much better team, obviously, than anyone they've played. I think you'd have to say the Nuggets look like the best team in the playoffs in the first round. And I think you'd have to say the Nuggets look like the best team in the playoffs in the second round. It's not many times you get to this stage and the team that's looked like the best team in the playoffs for both rounds does not end up, at least in the finals, but almost always winning the championship. So what are y'all, Tyler, we'll start with you. What's your take on the series and a big prediction, even if it's not a, we don't need a blanket, however many games, but how do you think the series goes?
I want to first off apologize to Nuggets fans. I have never been more wrong about the 2-1 seeds in a postseason than I was about the Bucks and the Nuggets this year. I thought the Bucks were winning it all. I thought the Nuggets were probably going out like second round. And I was wrong as fuck. The Nuggets are a machine. The Nuggets are looking like the best team in this postseason. So I want to give them props there. We talked about how we always felt like there was something missing with the Nuggets. Like they were like a perimeter defender away. And Aaron Gordon has been that guy this postseason for them. The defense he played on Cat, the defense he played on KD, he has been fucking going crazy. I think he held KD to like 36% shooting on like 62 shot attempts or some shit. I think he held Cat to like 10 for 27 shooting when he defended him. Aaron Gordon has been a phenomenal defender this series. And like I said, the Nuggets are looking like a machine. But with that said, this isn't some prisoner of the moment shit I'm saying. I still think the Lakers win this. Because this is some shit I've been saying since 2019. Bron and AD are the best fucking duo in the league. And I think we've seen that this postseason. Even when Bron and AD are both on their shit, the Lakers are unbeatable. And when one of those guys is on their shit, they're pretty damn hard to beat too, right? They've played 33 postseason games together. They've won 24 of them. They won 73% of the games they played together. So I'm not, and I'm not at all.
And they're still undefeated at home this playoffs.
Yes. And I'm not all just making this a two-man show because the fucking supporting cast that they've had this postseason, Rui, Reeves, D'Lo, right? Like Vando, they have been clicking on all cylinders too. So like
Lonnie.
I said, Lonnie. So like I said, I think that the Nuggets are for sure the best team left in the playoffs. I wouldn't be surprised if they win it all, but like I said, I think that Bron and AD are still the best duo in the league. I think they've got a hell of a supporting cast. So until y'all knock the champs out, because the Bron and AD have never lost a playoff series when both those guys were healthy and didn't miss any games in that playoff series, right? So y'all gonna have to knock the champs out here. You ain't gonna win this shit on the cards, and I'm thinking the Lakers are gonna take this.
I say, in the playoffs as a whole, the Nuggets have been the most impressive team. I would say Game 6 was the most impressive game. Like, you know what I'm saying? I've seen. And so my thing is when the Lakers are
you're saying that the Lakers or the Nuggets
the Lakers
okay.
Game 6. Lakers Game 6. So like my thing
the
is
Nuggets
like,
look pretty fucking good in Game 6 too.
They for sure. But also the Suns just look really, really, really fucking bad too. You know what I mean? Like Booker and KD look like, you know what I'm saying, they came off the bench type niggas, bro. They didn't look like, the same Booker we've seen the rest of the postseason. But anyway, so I'm saying I think when after Game 6, I was like, when the Lakers are disciplined, they're the best team. They can be the best team in the league. They can beat anybody. You know what I mean? That looked like a championship team, that game we saw, Game 6. So if they come with that same discipline, locked in like that, and Bron spoke to it. He said, we're going to have to be locked in. He understands the Nuggets are a different beast. You can't have those lulls that they had and win games against this Nuggets team like they did with the Warriors at times.
Did you see the post-game speech by Darvin Ham in the locker room?
I didn't see Darvin's.
He had to kind of stop himself from being overly disrespectful to the Grizzlies and the Warriors in the way that he was talking about the Nuggets. You know what I mean? He was
but that's a different animal, bro.
And that's what he was like. We're gonna have to. He's not gonna be like it. Like he kept sort of stopping himself from being like, these motherfuckers. We could just hoop and beat these dudes, but the Nuggets are a real basketball team.
And also the way Bron Tyler talked to it, how he grabbed the reins, especially in Game 4 and Game 6, where he was like, yo, I got the ball at the top of the key. I'm making the decisions. He, even vocally when he doesn't have the ball, he's letting everybody know what the fuck they need to do. You know what I'm saying? It's like he was deciding to play based upon how the Warriors were set up defensively. You know what I mean? Just in the moment, making decisions for everybody involved. Even on the defensive end, when they got that steal, he was like, yo, switch here, you know what I'm saying? He like, so the way he grabbed the reins like that, if Bron is the supercomputer, you know, Bron is like, puts everybody in the places they need to be, they could beat this team, you know what I'm saying? But they're going to need him to be that, because if they have these lulls, they're going to look up down 15, you know what I'm saying? Like, they ain't playing with you, and they consistent, they keep fucking coming. And Joker's a fucking animal, bro. And we talk about our supporting cast, they got a solid supporting cast too.
I'm really excited for the biggest thing that worries me about the Nuggets is, unlike the teams the Lakers have played so far, they score efficiently and in bunches at all three levels, right? It's not the defensive strategy for the first half of the series against the Warriors was run them off the line. That's a high school defensive strategy.
Right.
Run them off the line. We got a guy who can block layups, right? Like the Nuggets, you are going to have to defend the entire court. And they also have a guy who, I mean, no one's got Bron's basketball IQ, but in Jokic, they have a guy orchestrating that offense who similarly is, if you fuck one thing up, he sees it every time.
Yeah.
So I'm excited to see those matchups. I'm excited to see AD versus Jokic. I think there's some give and take on both sides there that's exciting. And yeah, I think it's
Who's been the best player in the playoffs? Who's been the best player in the playoffs? Which one?
Yeah.
Which one?
Jokic.
AD's right up there.
Yeah, but AD's
right up
AD,
there.
but
he has those lulls.
He has a couple games that were like, did he take the game off without telling everyone who's taking the game off? Whatever. Like Jokic in their bad loss to the Suns, he had a 51 point triple double.
Yeah.
So I don't know, but that's going to be such a
also,
fun series.
You got to add in what AD's been doing on the defensive end, because even when he wasn't giving us 30-point offensive games, defensively he was fucking insane. And those bad games he had, he'd have 5 blocks in that motherfucker. You know what I'm saying? Like, so, bro, it's what for what. But we going to find out, you know what I'm saying? What's Tuesday? I'm
going to say something shameful, but honest. And Jackson, if you choose to clip this out and ruin my Monday, that's your choice. I need the NBA refs to come through in this series, baby.
Oh, come on, man. We ain't doing this, are we?
I'm doing
it's nasty.
it.
No,
listen,
that's nasty.
No, listen.
This is nasty work.
I know the NBA wants. I know the NBA wants Lakers Celtics.
This is nasty work. Bro.
I don't give a fuck if it's the WWE. I didn't root any less hard for the Lakers King series when I was in high school. Get us home, baby.
We are not. Hey, I can't. Yo, I love Mike. Might be my favorite white person ever to exist, nigga. Bro, ain't no fucking way. I cannot back you on that, bro. And I back my niggas when they dead wrong. You know what I'm saying? You know what I mean? I lie for my niggas all the time, bro. I can't stand with that. That's the nastiest.
Let's see how game one goes. Maybe I'll, if the Lakers come out and look good game one, maybe I'll revise my stance. But as of right now, by any means necessary.
It's gonna be an adjustment
in Denver. Game one gonna be an adjustment. It's gonna be like, oh, okay, this is who we dealing with. You know what I mean?
I thought that way about the first 2 series, and they came out and won both games on the road. So, because that's always been Bron's pattern. That first game you can be a little bit like, ooh, are we in this or what? And then the game 2, they come out and surprise.
What's the series look like during the place? I mean, has everybody played? I think it's 2-2. Is the series tied? Am I tripping?
We haven't played them. They haven't played since the trade deadline. So, it is 2-2. And I think matchup wise, there is some stuff that you could look at and be very optimistic about with Anthony Davis. But we haven't. The current Los Angeles Lakers have not played the Nuggets.